Hey, I'm back. How are we all doing? So, I nearly messed up already because obviously been a long time, and I noticed that on Facebook it was saying it was private only for me, which is no good. So I had to change it quickly to public. But everything else seems to be working all right. Last time I was live was December after a year break because I was setting up the shop here, and then when I went live that one time in December there, it all kind of went belly up, kept getting buffering and all sorts of hassles, dropping connections and stuff like that. So it wasn't great, but I think it's to do with the metal in the building. So I run a high speed cable from the router direct to the PC, and it says excellent connection and stuff like that. So we should be good, hopefully. Fingers crossed. We shall see. Who we got so far? Ross, Gowan Model Ninja. How you doing, buddy? I've not forgot about you. I did say I'll send you some mugs. The problem is the two mugs that I had left had a hairline crack in them, which is no good. So I've got a good friend, Frank, who made me a mug, and I'll be contacting him when I get a chance to get some mugs made up and whatnot. So I haven't forgot you, Ross, and I've still got the Spitfire. Obviously, once I get this Night Rider done, get back onto the Turpits, and then get onto the Spitfires that you sent me, and then after that, I shall be doing a sail ship. So, right. So on another note, all the guys on YouTube, I used to have a little bit of paper here under the screen that said all your nicknames and who you were. I've lost that bit of paper. It's been that long, been a year and a half. So Ross, I know, and obviously quite a few others, but bear with me because first names I've forgotten them all, probably. But it is what it is. So, all right, Graham, no problem, pal. Good to see you. Graham pops in the shop quite often, so all good. Pan's a cat. Well, blow me, Fred's back on the live stream. All right. Like I say, I forget people's names, so there we go. Hi there from Portugal, MP. How you doing, pal? Hope you're keeping well. Kevin, I know you well. Good to see you back. Thanks, pal. Same to you. Good to hear from you today at the shop. On the phone, that is. Frank, that's the smart mug I've got. Yes, it certainly is, buddy. I can't thank you enough. And I will get in contact with you at some point when I get time. It's just manic at the moment. I've got that many invoices and everything else. I don't get to spare cash to deal with what I want to deal with you, but I will do at some point. And there's Chris as well. How are you doing, Chris? All right, pal? So we'll get on. Enough of me yapping. And I've got to remember what I've got to click now. It's been a while. So that one. There you go. Hey, there you go. Let's get that mouse out of the way. So I am still open as a shop until 7 o'clock. So there is a chance that I have to disappear for a minute. If I do have to disappear, I do have a little thing here that I click. And that's what it will say if I do have to disappear. So obviously customers come first. So we're back onto the old Night Rider. I can't even remember where I was at on it or anything like that, but there you go. It is what it is. So that's where we got to. We got all them detailing and dials and all that carry on. And we got the door pods on there and everything else. So it's just carrying on from that really. Wheels all move and all that carry on. So it's just trying to work out where I'm at and where I'm going to be again. Alright Ron, how you doing buddy, over on Facebook? Good to see you pal. I will get Turpits done. Turpits is over there in the corner, exactly how I left it a year and a half ago-ish. That's terrible, a year and a half. But it is what it is. So I've done that. I really don't want to do that. The last thing I want to do is put that windscreen in yet. So we'll skip that for a minute. So I don't want to be putting a windscreen in. Not as yet anyway. Contact points before slend cement. Alright, we've got the little lights. That's what we've got. So we've got to get that on. I'm glad to see the stream says excellent connection still, so all good. Alright Harry. Not long back from the bunker. Oh, good stuff. Hope it went well, pal. The model group that I run, you know, the Garnet Valley Men's Shed Modelers, it's in the description. They were at the Skelmley secret bunker today with a little display table, you know. So hopefully the weather held out all right for them, and it all went well. Right, 21, 22, 81 and 81. No worries, Frank. I'll be about. Do you know what I mean? It's just time up. One thing I have forgot, I've just got to grab it. It's my little magnifier, and I was using it in the other room. So there we go. Because as you know, eyesight's not great. Ron, I'm doing good, thanks, mate. Oh, excellent, mate. Well, the plan is, as long as this holds up, this connection, and I manage to get this hour without a problem, the plan is every week. That's the plan. So, fingers crossed. As you know, most of you, it's just me sitting here being blind as a bat, looking at instructions and sticking bits of plastic together. First thing I've got to try and do is find out what colours they are. Aha, here we go. That's not very helpful. pH 12. And what is pH 12? Oh, there we go. Oh, black. Well, that's not difficult then. So we've got these. I can find it again. You can tell it's been a while. Now my phone's going, stuff my phone. So that's the bit I'm doing. First of all, the lens bits. These lights are not great. I will be changing them to LED at some point. I'll get me a little box. And we should look for these parts. I'm guessing one of them will be that. My phone's going to have to wait, whoever that is. I think I know who that is. So, 21 in brackets 22. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Oh, right, I see, okay. So, alright. Right, I kind of know where I'm at. Hi Jacqueline, how you doing? Hope you're keeping well. I say that as if I haven't heard from you today, but obviously I did hear from you, because them Infinity Valve kits that I got in stock with all the optional extras are now sold out. Right, so we'll do number 21 first, which is these weird little light units. However, I need to keep that chrome in there, but I need to do the outside black. So I think what I shall do is, I think I'm going to mask the clear part, put it on. Oh, that's risky though, isn't it? What to do on that one? I wonder if it's worth masking that and then just painting it black before I put the clear part on. An awkward one. Kind of risky, whatever way I do it. I think that's what I'll do. I'll cut it. Knife. Fred, I'll watch you on YouTube. Yeah, no worries, pal. All good fun. YouTube and Facebook at the same time. What more can you want? So, I need the clear part for this. This is number 81. And this is the headlight lens. What I think I'll do, I'll try and mask that before I do anything. I need to trim that a little and get rid of them little bits where I cut. So I hope everyone's been keeping well. It's nice to see people again after all this time, because you never know. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to pop that on a bit of masking tape and cut round it. Kind of cheating a little, but oh, there's Ron there. Good old Ron. So I'm going to put that bit of masking tape on there. See if this works. And a nice sharp blade. And my knife's gone again. Right, I'm going to have to use my lamp now for a minute. Because you know how it is. Like that. the question is, will I get away with that? Put that in there. Yeah, I ain't gonna get away with that. Yeah. One little silver part there with a clear part in it. I can get it back out. So that's that one masked. So I'm going to glue that in, and I need glue. So I use the Ammo Mid Ultra glue because that's great for clear parts, doesn't fog them and all that carry on. It's a bit like Microset and Microsol, but the crystal clear, it's like that. But I just prefer it because it's a little bit bigger bottle and a wider, slightly wider as well. Now, I want to make sure I put enough in here. The last thing I want is it to pop off when I pull off the masking tape. Now, I'll make sure I put it on the right way around. That way. Put that in there. Got this one. Oh, I should have had these things near me. Yeah. So I'll put that in there and leave that for a minute. Hopefully this works. No reason why not. Apart from I've just pulled it off. That's good, isn't it? Now, that's that popped in there. I mean, you can see that very well, but that's it. There, the headlight unit. So that's the right one. Now I'll do it all again. The left one. How you doing, TSM? I have to say TSM because I can't remember the names. I really got to write everything down again. I hate it. I hate forgetting and everything else. So you're going to get called TSM and that's it for now. Till I remember to write everything back down again. There you go. Another clear part there. Another little rub. And we should be good. Well, the connection's holding out, so that's a good start. Steve laughing out loud. Right, let me get a bit. I've got a bit of paper here in my little drawer. I used to have everything written down, but so I could just glance at the monitor there and I'd remember everything, but it's been so long. Steve, there we go. See, thank you very much. See, first one on there. Once I get that filled up, I'll stick it on the monitor there, and then I won't forget. I had it before. I had a couple of free post-it notes, and I started to remember everything, and then it all went belly up. Belly up's the polite way of saying it, by the way. Right, so put that on there again. And I'll just pull this back down again for a minute. Shall be only a moment. I can see where I'm cutting. There we go. Jump it in. Sorted. And my little mast headlight again. Want some more glue in there. So I double checked all my airbrush and everything else, so we're all good on all that. Redone my video today after numerous attempts. To be exact, I kept trying to redo the video on stripping the airbrush and putting it back together, and every time I got 3/4 of the way through, a customer walked in the shop, "Hi Fred," and I had to stop the video, delete it, start again when they left. And that happened 5 times yesterday. So this morning I was up bright and early, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go down the shop early. So I was here early, and before I opened up, I quickly done the video. So that was good. I'm glad to do that, because it's years old, that video that I had before on stripping the airbrushes and stuff. And it was done on a cracked screen phone and all that carry on, and I wanted to do a new one. There we go, left and right. Awesome. Get back into the swing of all this. So I'm not going to mix them up, but there's me left, there's me right. Nothing worse than customers. Nah, I mean, bless them, you know, they came in, they didn't realise I was recording, and they just came in and went, "Hi Fred," and all this, and I'm like, seriously? You couldn't have just walked up to me and saw that I was live recording, and then I wouldn't have had to worry. So 5 times I had to take the airbrush apart, started recording right near the end. I had 2 minutes left to do. That happened, so I had to put the whole airbrush back together and start all over again. And I had enough yesterday after 5 times. It is what it is. Right, so airbrushing, I'm going to paint them black because they're black. Oh, hang on a minute, there's another bit here. What's this bit here? That's body colour too. Okay, care not to drop on part 23. That's a swivel hinge, and that goes. Huh? All right, I see. Okay, so that goes on the back there then. Aoshima kit's not the best instructions in the world, so I suppose it's okay if you can. I mean, it has got English. Give them that. I found customers always came in just as I had mixed up a 5-minute epoxy. Yeah, well, this is half the reason why I picked 6 till 7, because obviously I close at 7, but it's kind of quiet because most of the customers are out having their dinner and stuff like that. So, I do tend to get that last hour unless there's a last minute straggler that comes in, and I do get that sometimes, by the way. Um, right, so we are. Oh, no, I want more parts, don't I? Part 24. Alright, Ewan, over on Facebook. How you doing, fella? So we've got our 2 little headlights there. So apparently it's got a swivel bit where they go up and down the lights, because it's Aoshima, isn't it? What do you expect? So we've got some little tiny wonderful bits here. They're quite big actually, I suppose, but still small to me. We have some bits here and there and there, I think, and there to make the headlights go up and down apparently. And as this is not from, if it was for me, I would just glue them in place, but one, I'm live, so I can't do that, and 2, it's for a friend at my day job, so it'd be nice to give him moving headlights and all that car. So we'll get them 2 little hinges off there. They are small. I should stick to 124 aircraft. Right, 23, that's there. The joys of modelling, huh? So I had a big box of the new Brian Lane Coltair, whatever you want to call it, Spitfires. I did have a box full, but they've sold out. No, not sold out, sorry. I've got 2 left out of them. So nearly sold out in 24 hours. That's all good. Right, are these the same numbers? No, right, okay. So 23 is that one. That one. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what I'm doing. Right, that's that one. And then that one's. Apparently you've got to get them in the right order. Maybe the Turpits at some point live again. Yep, definitely. Turpits is after this Night Rider. I haven't got much, a car kit's not overly complicated. So my theory is get that done, out the way. And in fact, speaking of the devil, and there's Michael there on Facebook. How you doing, pal? I'm doing your headlights at the moment so they can move and all that, carry on and do all this. This is Michael, this build is for, so there we go. Right, number 23. Silly little bit there. Right, what's it saying here? Don't get glue on 23. Right, okay. That's easier said than done. That bit goes on there. Dorcosaurus, how you doing? And Chris, you can take a run and jump. There is no chance. Right, how am I supposed to not get glue on there when it's absolutely tiny? Cement these 5 little tiny spots and nowhere else. It's going to be interesting. Unbelievable. Look at this. See if I can show you that. This little tiny part here. And if I can get it to zoom in and clear. Can you see that? They're the parts that I can cement. Them 5 little grey areas. On that tiny little part that's there. And I'm to make sure that I get that only on them 5 little parts. You're good. Good stuff, Michael. I don't know if I will be, and I don't know if you'll have working lights by the time I'm done. But because if you saw that picture there, and this is the part that I've got to try and get 5 little tiny glue points on, just so your headlights move up and down. Look how small that is. This is going to be joyful. Right, so that high bit there, that's alright. So I wonder if I can get a clamp on there. And then, how are ya? You're at work. Right, so I can glue that bit. I can glue that bit. My gosh, they really do take the biscuit, don't they? Right, I don't know quite how I'm going to get this. Right. What I'll do is I'll use some Rebel glue, a couple of cocktail sticks, and an empty pill pot. Because I don't trust the needle on these. 5th night shift, then Sunday night shift, then off for 4 days. Cool, I'll see you on Sunday then. I'll put a drop of that glue in there. I might be able just to get away with this. I'll get that one there. This is sun carry on this, by the way. Yeah, for a minute. This is about the only way I'm going to get control over the glue. I can remember which dish I actually put the glue in. That would help. Hopefully. This will create what I'm after. It's so small, it's annoying. The only good thing with a Rebel contactor is you've got time to work with it. Yeah. Right, so try that. And that bit, like that. That bit. Goes like that. On there. Oh, come on. You need like 10 fingers. And then this bit. Oh, sod off. I was polite. That way. On there apparently. Man, that's fiddly. I think that's got it. It's not easy, this bit, that's for sure. go on there like that. That side of the bars there. Oh man. Like that goes on there. That goes in there. It doesn't really show you. Oh, man. Right. See when you can get the ump or something. And this is one of them bits. Right, so that definitely goes over there. Like that. And that can pivot. And that bit. On there like that. Supposedly. It's not wanting to stay there. Oh dear, dear, dear. Why do they make it so awkward? I can't even turn it to make sure I've got it right. Because if I do, it messes it all up. Right, I think I've got it there. I'm going to just... Right. I can see 2 points where I can glue without an issue of it messing up the hinge, so I don't want too much glue. Hopefully that's got it. There's only one way to find out, and that's near the end. So not great that. A bit of a pain. And it's weird because it's at a slight angle. Obviously because it's the headlights and the way it goes in. So that makes it even more confusing. Oh, up my sleeve there. Yeah. Now, so that's a working hinge kind of bit. Look. Apparently. So it says. I'm not going to test it yet till that glue dries, because I don't want to mess it up. Right, I'm just going to use my mouse a minute because we've got somebody here who's a spammer, banned from all live streams. Confirm. She's gone. Sorry about that. A spammer on Facebook. Someone pretending they're some sort of woman, somebody I don't know. So they're away. I don't know how to make a moderator on Facebook, but whoever that was is gone. I'm not having that lark. Alright, Martin, How you doing, chap? You're not working Saturday night? Hey, we should try again. Can't believe a whole live stream just to do 2 movable headlights. That's bonkers. Connection's still good, so that's good. Right. And we'll try again. This one. See if you didn't shake and basically have stubby fingers, it wouldn't be so bad. This is where you want like 10 pairs of hands. Right, that's got that. Could be worse for 3 live streams just to do 2 headlights. Yeah, it could be that. I suppose I'm not too bad, really. A tiny little drop. I'm just putting literally a dab on for a minute until I get it in position and everything else, because I don't even know if it's right yet or not. At least then I can just put a dab of glue on it and reactivate it and pull it apart if I need to, until I know for sure it's right. It looks right. But it's so fiddly. Martin, not bad, mate. Weekend off for a change. Probably should give you a call and let you know what I'm up to. Yeah, give us a call in a little while, pal. I'll let you know when I'm home. And you can give us a call then. Right, so I don't want to get these muddled up now. So that one goes there. And that one goes there. I can get this without dropping them. So that's lens covers, masked, and apparently workable hinges. If I can get that glued on now, I should be able to spray it black quick. What's the time? 1:45, yeah, we should be alright. That's a good thing with Tamiya glue, is it's quite quick. So, if I get that, and then it goes in there, supposedly on there like that. So it's this. Oh, I see, okay. That way. I was gonna say, that's a bit shite. Never said that really. That wasn't very good. That was what I was gonna say. It is marked, this video, for not for kids, so you know, end of the day, don't blame me. Right, Hi Muse, how are you doing? Use those stupid chrome parts. I'm using a Rebel blue. What am I building? A submarine. Building a sub, don't you know, mine? Do you not read the description, pal? Or is it just something I don't do? I've known Martin for years. I like pulling his leg. Right. Well, apparently. Oh, my hinge works. There we go. So, what you're doing is you're gluing that bit on to cover over the hinge. And then there's two little pins there that obviously go into the car body. I'm on my phone, mate. I didn't look. Knight Rider, pal. That's who I'm building, or what I'm building, or attempting to build, or making a total pig's ear of, or whatever way you want to look at it. It's Knight Rider. So that one's that one. We'll get this one glued on, and we'll get that airbrush kicked up quick. Boiling hot. It's been hot here for a few weeks, but it's been quite mild the last couple of days, so it's not too bad. So, afraid I'm going to carry on with the Gladiator tonight. Oh, awesome, good stuff. As much as I'd like to late about, I can't. See you later all. Cheers, Dorcosaurus. Thanks for popping by, pal, and I'll be back next Saturday at 6 o'clock. Right, that one's on. Oh, and the hinge works. Happy days. So there's our two headlights. Now, like so, with working headlights. So we'll give them a little spray black. And we should be good. Get the old airbrush. Put that pressure down a little, but that's a bit too high for my liking. There we go. So today I'm using the Grex. Next Saturday I'll probably use the Top Notch Trigger Action airbrush, which is identically the same pretty much. More bit of kitchen roll. Yep. Clean up. Yeah. Right. Yeah, so next time I'll probably use the Top Notch Trigger one. And we'll see how we get on with that. Sprue and glue. I'm trying to remember. See how good my memory is. Sprue and glue. Is it Luke? Sprue and glue. Trying to remember, mate. I think it's Luke. Isn't it, Luke? I think it is. I love every way everyone says hi spoon glue, just to confuse me a little bit. So I've clamped on the hinge bit because that don't need painting, you're not going to see it. So it doesn't matter if I just miss that little tiny bit where the clamp is. Dave, sorry Dave, I'm trying to remember everybody. I've lost my bit of paper that had everything. So I'm trying to remember again everything. Who was looping? I can't remember. There you go. I won't make that mistake again. Next time I see you, I will say Dave, because I have it all written out again. Alright, Headley. Crikey. How you doing, chap? Alright. Headley's over on Twitter, but he's on Facebook at the minute. So, I'm only at about 5 psi. Dave, I used to have like post-it notes all the way along the bottom, and I'd just look at it and go, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. How you doing, blah, blah, blah. And I'd start remembering without needing them. But it's been that long, I've completely forgotten everybody, and I've lost my bit of post-it notes, so not ideal. So I'm using a primer, a black primer at the moment, and because it's a lacquer-based primer, it bites into the chroming. So that makes life a little bit easier, because otherwise I would have to sit here and put it in the Dettol or bleach or whatever and do it that way, and that would just be a killer time wise. Now she's a little black headlight, but that masking tape's on there, so all good. Luke's black rifle, that's right. I'm going to write that down just so when he comes on I don't have to worry. I do kind of remember everybody. I remember the YouTube handles and all that lot, you know. But it's just trying to remember the first names, because obviously everyone comes in and goes, hi Fred, and it's like, hi, and I know I recognise them, you know, but it's just remembering. Nightmare. There we go, there's my other one done. So I just whip that in my little pinboard thing. Putting this back in here. All good. How's tricks your end? Yeah, not bad. Nice to be live again. It's quite funny seeing you on Facebook, because obviously I'm used to seeing you on Twitter, Headley, so many people, it's hard to keep track. Yeah, I mean, I've done quite well before, you know, I kind of remembered everyone we used to, it's been that long now, it's just a nightmare. I'm just going to turn my pressure up a little, just so I can clean this out. So obviously my spraying pressure is different to my cleaning out pressure. But it's certainly nice to be back anyway. And I will start having everything where I need it and be a little bit more organised. I wasn't even sure if the connection would stay stable, but obviously this cable's worked well. Basically runs from in here up through and into another room in the shop where the phone line and router is, so I think direct connection is definitely the best way to have no issues. That's nice and clean. Yep, sorted. Get that out of the way. I don't want to drop it and knock it over and all that carry on. That's just about dry, so you can make out now the lens cover there. I don't want to tempt fate and move it yet because obviously it's still paint wet, but that, as you can see, tilts on its hinge. So we should be good in theory. I'll leave that to dry properly. That one there should do it as well, hopefully. If I've done it right, yeah. Goes up and down as well. Awesome. And look at that, 57 minutes, 3 minutes left. Hi Marcus, how you doing? I'm going to write that one down quick, Muse, because I know what I'm like. Black Rifle, that was it, yeah. Here's Luke. I'm winning. I got 3. So that was well, I didn't get much done, but it was fiddly, to be fair. And yeah, we got 2 headlights done and masked, so all good. Just wondering if it's worth me trying to. I wonder if I can nip that off. This is where it'll all go wrong, you see. But then that's the joys of being live. See if I can get one of these lens covers off quick. Oh, look at that. Love it. Love it. There it is. There you go. One headlight. Chrome at the back, clear on the front, black all the way around, hinge works. That was worth the effort. Awesome. I'm going to peel this one off as well. I love it when it works out and you peel it off and it works out and you're live, because there's nothing worse than when you're live peeling off a mask, as you know, because it's probably happened. It's happened to me. And then half the paint or whatever comes off, or it all goes wrong, and you're like, in front of everybody, and then you're like, right, this is how you fix it. But I'm pleased to say I don't need to do the this is how you fix it bit. And it seems to have worked. I can get that bit of masking tape on that edge. I don't want to scratch the lens. Let's just get a grip in it. Wow, pulling it off. One. Good. Come on. Come on. One fiddly little bit, that is. Tiny little bit there. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, awesome. Good job. Yeah, I think we got it. Cool. 2 black headlights. Ready to go. Evening, Apple. How are you doing, pal? I'm just about to leave, buddy, sorry to say, because that's been an hour. But what I am glad to see is everything's still running alright, even after an hour. So, before an hour and everything started going belly up. Like the way I say belly up instead of the other word that I really want to say. But it seems to be stable, really stable, which is cool. So that's it really, I suppose. We've got 2 headlights, lenses, all that, working hinges and all that carry on. I have to sort of finish at 7 because obviously I've got to lock the shop. I don't want someone just walking in now when I'm due to go home. So yeah, all good. Next time it looks like it will be front bumper and stuff. I think I'll leave out, I won't put the bumper on straight away. I think I'll just assemble the bits that are going to be black and not put the headlights in yet. Whatever it is. There's some light units that go in and I don't want to be messing about with that, you know. Mainly because I don't want to ruin it and put it black when it shouldn't be black. So what is that anyway? Let's have a look on the picture. Alright, maybe it is black. It's not the bit, so we're alright on that. I can't have that black, that's got to be red. So anyway, that'll do us, I think. So thanks very much for popping by and saying hello. Always good to see everyone. Nice to see comments and people chatting and everything else. So I'll be back next Saturday, 6 o'clock again, for an hour. Hopefully it's not interrupting with anyone else's live streams, because we used to have a thing where we stuck to the rules kind of thing. YouTubers on or whatever you want to call it. But unfortunately I haven't got a clue, and 6 till 7 is the best time for me. Like I say, it's quiet at the shop so I can get away with it. So that's it really. So I say thanks everyone for popping by, and take care, and I'll see you all soon and we'll crack on and get a bit more of this done. I might kind of be tempted to do a little bit. No, I won't. I'll behave. I'll leave it. Yeah, no worries, Martin. Give us a call in a little while, mate. Give me about an hour and we'll be good, unless you're drunk by then. See, another time I never saw. I'm getting used to YouTube again. Anyway, guys, take care. Stay safe. Thanks for popping by. You know where I am if you need me. Just send a message. And if I don't hear from you before that, I shall see you all next Saturday. Same time, 6 o'clock. Take care, guys. Bye for now.